Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare As you anguish, Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Anant Koti Vaishnava Vrind ki jai. Namacharya Shri Hridas Thakur ki jai. Tantra Shri Bhagavatam ki jai. Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ji ki jai. Shri Raghunath Dev Subhadra Sudarshan ji ki jai. Shri Radha Shyam Sundar Lalita Vishakha ki jai. Samved Gaur Bhakta Vrind ki jai. All glories to somebody who is Hare Krishna. Somebody who is Hare Krishna. All glories to somebody who is Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Garanga. Glory Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Amagyanandasya Gyanandasnaya Chakshurandalitam Nena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vasanti Shivarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasati Gauravatta Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Very warm welcome to all of you for the fourth session of this leadership training program. We call it as a congregational leadership training program as well as the Bhakti Diksha leadership training program. Right. So today is the fourth session, and we are moving into the sixth hour of this session. 5 hours we've already completed. Now it's the sixth hour of this session. Okay. And lot of points shared, discussed, analyzed, scrutinized, right? That how this preaching is very much required. What is the meaning of preaching? And who can preach? What are the ways of preaching? What are the kinds of preaching? Right? These all points we have discussed yesterday. We were discussing about the confidence level, how to raise the confidence level, right? What are the fears are there in the mind when we go out, reach to the people? mm, there's some kind of fear out there in our minds. Right? That's why uh, sometimes we hesitate to go out and distribute books, give book to others, thinking how the person would respond, or maybe we would be able to deliver the message or not. We are skillful or not. All these questions arise in our mind. But definitely, these are all on the platform of mind. It doesn't have anything to do with the reality, right? If you want to see the reality, then follow the instructions, right? We follow the instructions, automatically you'll see that how the things will flow and how the preaching would expand. Right? And I would say that it's just for 1 or 2 times only. After that, a person gets open to speak, converse, or deal with the people. It's just a matter of 1 or 2 times only, right? I often say that in the beginning, you must start talking to the mirror. Start talking with the mirror, right? In this way, you're practicing, right? In the household life, we give so much lecture to each other. This is also one kind of lectures. So why can't we preach that to others? Giving the message of Krishna consciousness to others. It's just a matter of practice, right? In the English, it says that practice makes the man perfect. Right? So a simple practice. Just try once with your children, with your husband, with your wife, like that. Just for just for 1 or 2 times. The hesitation is there. Just a small hesitation. But during this assessment only, you recognize that you're able to speak. Just for 20 minutes, we're giving you the assessment as well, right? So I was reading one. Let's start with sharing this quote from Srimad Bhagavatam, fourth canto, 17th chapter, verse number 26, purport. I will read. As far as the field of spiritual activities is concerned, when a devotee is self-satisfied and does not preach the glories of Krishna, is not considered a first class devotee. A devotee who tries to preach, who has compassion upon the innocent persons who have no knowledge of Krishna, is a superior devotee. In his prayer to the Lord, Prahlad Maharaj said that he was not personally interested in liberation from this material world, rather he did not wish to be liberated from this material condition until all fallen conditions, all fallen souls are delivered. Srila Prabhupada ki. So here Prabhupada talks about the first class devotee and and the third class devotee. You say that devotees are also some classes, yes. There are three categories of devotees, you know that? Three platform of devotees. The first is the Kanishta Adhikari, the neophyte devotee. The second are called the Madhyam Adhikari, right? The middle. And the topmost is called the Uttam Adhikari, the Uttam Adhikari. So, Srila Prabhupada says here that if a devotee is self-satisfied and does not preach the glories of Krishna, he is not considered the first-class devotee. Maybe help very satisfied with doing deity worship, coming to the temple, doing all sort of services. But if he is not preaching, he may not be considered a first-class devotee. He is a devotee, but not a first-class devotee. Right? A devotee tries to preach who has compassion upon innocent persons who have no knowledge of Krishna. Is a superior devotee. That is why yesterday we were discussing about this, the nature of being compassionate upon the living entities. Right? So this Krishna consciousness movement is to show compassion towards the living entities. How the people are suffering, take them out of the suffering condition of life. A devotee goes out, reach, and become very dear to Krishna. That is the whole process. Right? Now, let's move forward. And yesterday we were discussing about the systematic vision, right? Systematic means it must have a goal and a process that leads us to the goal, right? And the goal is happy devotees, more devotees. What does it mean by more devotees and happy devotees? More devotees means that you want more and more devotees. But it's not that from one side the devotees are coming and the other side they're going. If they're happy, they won't go anywhere. And happy means caring for the devotees. Getting the point? The more devotees means outreach or the more cultivation. But happy devotee means taking care of the devotees, Krishna's devotees. That is called happy devotee. So yesterday we were discussing that the systematic preaching begins with point A, the OTPs. And we came to the point that we need to find one person. Who is that person? Saraswat, right? I think till the end of this program, you'll find one Jarasandha. Right? Very important person, Jarasandha. So in this way, we need to find that person. Those who can be a medium, a wire media to help us in preaching the glories of Krishna. Right? So in this way, we say it's a breaking the ground. You need to break the ground first of all. And breaking the ground means approaching the different areas. And yesterday we were discussing that what are the areas we can It's very simple. Nowadays it's a very easy. Online, you can just throw the message in the social media and the people come. Even if you have hesitation going out and reaching to the African people, you can just throw the message in the online or something, and then they will immediately join the group. If they're not interested, how they are joining the group? Getting the point? So as the material, this conditioning is increasing, the Kali Yuga is increasing. The more and more people are suffering this condition of them. Maybe not in the age of Satyuga, but now it's a Kali Yuga, right? Which is the age of hypocrisy and cruelty, right? And the more and more people they try to enjoy this material senses, the sense gratification. The more they suffer, like the more they suffer. Like that is why we need to go out. We need to see that how we can connect people. The first point is of connecting people to different mediums. Huh? Yesterday, Mataji was sharing that one point that I think in this year, maybe last year, we did in Alodrit, here only, the boat festival. It's in this year only. Yeah. Last year. Last year. And in last year, in that boat festival, 8,000 above people came. Right? It's a big achievement. I mean, 830, 800. Yes, sir. 200. 200. Okay, okay, yes. Okay. Keep holding this kind of program so that we can invite, just like yesterday we were speaking about this Hare Krishna festival. It's just not about that we do this, we can do many things there. We can do many cultural fiesta. People are very much attracted, like rock concert. Very much attracted, right? Maybe we can hire some professional for that. No problem. We can hire some academy for that, right? They want some publicity, we can give the stage to them just for one performance. And from them, so many people come just to see them, right? See what Prabhupada did. Allen Ginsberg. There's so many, the big personalities were there. Prabhupada engaged them in Krishna service, right? So in a similar way, we can hold such kind of rock concerts and the theater performances or something like that. It's a cultural fiesta. Everybody likes it. The holy program, something like, or yeah, I mean, the middle is the focal point is the Krishna only. We're doing it for Krishna, but at the same time, many people come and they join out, like, right? Now, let me take you to the point number B. That is called the bridge program. The bridge program. Yeah, this is called the bridge program, which is to connect the OTP with the cultivation. And the feature of this program is it's very attractive, lucrative, very appealing to the people, very systematic. So these are the various features of the seminar, the 7-session course, or 4-session course, or 6-session course, right? But if somebody take advantage of this course, then definitely they understand the whole philosophy of Krishna consciousness. Sure. Mhm. So this 7 session course, it's a very wonderful course. Yeah, I would say that. So what are the features? Let's discuss about the features of this program. 7 session course features. First of all, understand that this 7 session course is a weekly program. It's not a daily program. So for weekly program means that after that also we need to do a weekly program. That's why from day one they get habituated to come in the weekly program format. The people get habituated to come to the weekly program. So in this way, the 2 months are over just by conducting this program. 8 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks are there, and 2 months are over. They are coming in contact with the devotees. So this course is based on the Bhagavad Gita. This course is based on where we cover the 5 subject matters of Bhagavad Gita. Everybody knows that 5 subject matters. What is that? First, Ishvara, God. Then second is Jiva, soul, right? And third is Prakriti, nature. Then karma. Fourth is karma. And fifth is kala, time. These 5 subject matters are covered in this course. In a way, the whole Bhagavad Gita is summarized into this 7 session course. And sometimes we see that the devotees do the 18 days Bhagavad Gita course, or you can say 18 weeks Bhagavad Gita course as well. Right? Each day a chapter is completed. This is also kind of rich program. Right? So the topics are very lucrative. You can see this is called the Journey of Self-Discovery program. Maybe for African people, you can say the happiness course. Because happiness is a common term. Everybody needs that. Everybody wants it. You can say it's a happiness course. Or Journey of Self-Discovery is also good name. You can say it's a yoga course, something like that. Our material is same. Whatever name you put in, the material is almost same. Right? So the first topic of this seminar, of this program, is search for happiness. The search for happiness. You can write down the topics of this course. The first topic is search for happiness. So in that topic, we discussed that. I'm just giving you the brief. What we cover in that topic. So everybody is looking after happiness. There are different levels of happiness. On the physical level, everybody is enjoying in 4 categories only, right? Or 4 ways they enjoy: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. And the animals are also enjoying so this eating. The first, I mean, it hit their head actually, intellect, that if they are doing the same thing, then what is the difference? What is the difference between animals and the human beings if they're doing the same thing? And people may say many things. They have intelligence, they have discrimination power, and that, this one and that one. But it's almost the same thing, whatever you say. Almost the same thing. So then we came to the point that we have got the higher intelligence to understand that why are we getting sufferings? What is the purpose of my life and how to get the real happiness? So these 3 things I tell in the beginning. And then what is the problem? The problem is birth, death, old age, and disease, and 3 kind of miseries. That's called kalesha. The miseries that come through mind, the miseries that come through other persons, and the message that comes to the nature. So this covers the first topic of discussion. The first topic of discussion. And the second topic, we discuss, does God really exist? So these two topics are interconnected. How? Because we want to uh, find happiness. You need to see that who has made this world, the manufacturer. Who is the manufacturer? Why there is no happiness in there? Before talking about who is God, or first we need to understand that does God really exist or not? So second topic covers 2 points. The scientific analysis of does God really exist? And second is, if God exists, then how can you show me God? Can you show me God? Can you show me God? So on this analysis, and then the third topic is, and who is God? Who is God? So in the second session, we introduce Bhagavad Gita to them. We give Bhagavad Gita in their hands, and we quote from Bhagavad Gita only. See, Bhagavad Gita is so practical. It talks about your nature. It talks about your food. It talks about your habit. It talks about your emotions. It talks about mind. It talks about intelligence. Everything it talks about. So that people can relate that Bhagavad Gita is a universal scripture. It's not a Hindu scripture. It's a universal scripture. So we gave them the Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Now it's famous also. Bhagavad Gita is all famous, right? All over the world. Then the third topic is, who is God? And what is the difference between the demigods and the gods? This is the third topic. Basically, the position of God and the demigods. So in these three topics, we covered the Bhagavad Tattva, or a Ishwar Tattva, or a God principle. The fourth topic is, who am I? Am I this body? Am this mind? Am I this mind? Am I this intelligence? Who am I? I am the soul. And the proofs of soul, the existence of soul, that is also covered in this. And why we came here? Why are we suffering? It is covered in the fourth session. And why this mind, intelligence, these all are giving us trouble. These all are the nature of the mind, as discussed in the fourth session. Right? And then how to overcome that? Then we give them, we chant one round Hare Krishna Mahamantra with them. We chant one round Hare Krishna Mahamantra. For the first time, the devotees chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the fourth session. And then we give them the beats in that session only. After that, every day, there is a japa session is there, where they have to chant one round with online in the fourth session. And the fifth session, that covers karma. Why bad thing happens to good people? Very attractive topic, you know. Everybody likes that topic. Why bad things happen to good people? If you say karma, nature, they would say that it's a theology of Hindus. But when we say that why good things happen to bad people, or why bad thing happen to good people, wow, this is a very attractive topic, isn't it? Right? So in that topic, we cover karma, nature, and kala, the time factor. These all are interrelated. And then how to overcome karma? There are two things, by chanting and associating with devotees. Actually, the whole five subject matters of Bhagavad Gita is covered in this five sessions only. But we take extra time to just subdue because it's very heavy. The fifth session is very heavy. It talks about the four regulative principles. Why people are suffering? Because they're not following the God's order. That's why they're suffering, right? And it's about four regulative principles, the four pillars of dharma. If they don't follow dharma, then they have to suffer. That's a science. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction, right? So in this way, so it's a little scary, People become very scared that, oh, why are we suffering because of this? So we said you don't have to follow all this right now, but you have to follow two things only: chanting Hare Krishna and associating with the devotees. Just two things you have to follow. After that, it's a very simple topic. Sixth session is yoga for modern age. Yoga for modern age, right? It basically talks about the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the different yogas, why need to practice the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, all this. This is called the sixth session. And the seventh session is about association with the devotees, right? What is the way forward? What is the practical spirituality? So where we talk about ABCD of the spiritual life: attending programs, book reading, chanting Hare Krishna, and devotee association. How it can be possible? Only by devotee association. So we summarize the Bhagavad Gita, whole Bhagavad Gita in this that seventh session only. Chapter by chapter we cover that and summarize the whole Bhagavad Gita in one session. Wow. And then after that, the regular program, the Bhakti Viksha, that started. The cultivation program that started. So this is the concept of this program. I already discussed this point. From day one, they get habituated with the weekly meeting format. Okay. Third, it can be organized in a temple or in different areas. Just like we are going to the Patel house, it's a Patel house. So maybe after some time, we can enroll the people in this program, 7 session course. And ah, yeah. And in different areas it can be covered. In the temple it can be covered. Anywhere you like, you can, or in the devotee's home it can be conducted. If you have few Matajis with you, or ladies besides your colony or somewhere, just do this program with them. A 7 session course program. It doesn't require so much furniture or this or that, or so much arrangement. No, we have all the PPTs, all the PPTs, all the lectures, all the things that you need to conduct this seminar at your homes. It can be conducted. You can say it's a starting program for us. uh, few months before, there's one Mataji in our community. She's a very simple lady, right? And she stays far away from our place, right? In Rajasthan, she stays, and our temple is in Delhi. So she wants, we told her to preach. You just invite a few people. You just invite few people in your home, and then we'll come and give seminar there. She invited around 15 ladies came there. And from our temple, one devotee went to that place and conducted the 7 session course. They become so much enlightened, they become so much aware, they become so much grateful that how is it possible that we're staying in such far place and you are giving us this seminar. And once they got this, they will not forget. It's such a lucrative, it's such an attractive course, it's such a systematic course that they won't forget. They won't forget. So that is how it's very easy to conduct. Can be conducted in temple, and I would say that This should be going. This should be conducted on regular basis. It should not be stopped. It should be conducted on a regular basis. One after another, you should conduct this seminar different ages, right? Even I will say that whenever you are holding the big program, just like we are holding this big program there, so we should have some plan that we can enroll the devotees or do something registration for the 7 session course. Wow. And then we give the date. What do you need to do? Two things. Select the date and select the venue. Book the venue and select the date. Because for 7 weeks, you need a venue. So you need to book that venue for 7 weeks and the dates should be finalized. And it should be on that particular dates where the people can come easily. It's not that we can do it on the weekdays or something like that. People won't be able to come. In the holidays, they are easy to come. So in this way, it can be conducted in the community hall, in house, in temple, anywhere it can be conducted. Anywhere it can be conducted. And uh, definitely it has PPTs, PowerPoint presentations, everything it has. But maybe you don't have any such arrangements with you, no problem. You can conduct very simply without much of this projectors and laptops and all this, right? Next point. Ask for some charges. If you want some commitment, if possible, I'm not saying it's compulsory, ask for some charges. The commitment comes from the charges, right? Even if uh, you charge 100 shillings only or 50 shillings only, but just for a commitment only. It's just for a commitment. When people give commitment, they come also. They come in that program, right? And then we'll got the quality audience, right? So now I will share the 4 success formulas of conducting this bridge program. You can write down these 4 points that how this bridge program or 7 session course can be successful in any area, in any part of the world. First, first is called the circle preaching. After the seminar gets over, we sit in the circles, not in the lines. It's like yesterday I was seeing that the devotees sit they're sitting above, but they're sitting in the circles like that. So this is called circle preaching, where one preacher sits and converse with the other devotees there, other people, those who are there. That is called circle preaching. Why is it required? To make friendship with people. To make friendship with people. Yeah, that's required. Second, engaging children's in 7 session course. It's very important. The children also come. So we should have some dedicated Matajis who can take care of the children. We'll talk about that. Swati Mataji will share that with all of you. Uh, that how the children can be engaged and from children's how can the preaching would enhance. We'll discuss in more detail. Third is session should be conducted by a senior preacher or because it involves the questions and answers. Preaching is okay, you preach or cultivate some person, but it's a public program like that. So many people come and they ask questions. So that is why sensitively or attentively we need to give answers. Sensitively, we have to hear and give answers to the questions. The last point is honoring prasadam in the end. Give them nice prasadam, the full sumptuous feast prasadam should be there in the end. So in this way, the lecture is good. Uh, the circle preaching, right? They made friends there. The children are engaged, and they got nice prashad. What does they need? What does they need? Right. Now I'd like to invite Swati Mataji for giving this presentation on engaging children's in this program or conducting a program for children separately and engaging the congregation from that program. So let me introduce Swati Mataji here. So uh, she's a wonderful preacher, I would say. She's taking care of about 50 plus Matajis, and she's leading a group out of Bhakti Viksha. And she's also involved in the children's preaching, the core preaching, and you will be surprised to know that we have around 30 plus teachers of the children's taking care. Yeah, and they have developed. She and other Matajis, they developed a course, a curriculum, a teachers training program, everything they have developed. So let's invite her. Mariko. After we will share some thoughts with you, some experiences with you. Please share attentive. You can just you need a chair.
Hare Krishna, Shristi and Mataji. I would like to welcome you in this session. I'm telling about the children's preaching program. Just like 7 day session, what we have for congregational preaching. Congregational preaching के लिए what we have 7 session seminar. Like that only 7 day session for congregation for adults. Like that only we have 3 day session for children preaching. And one is one of the most important point for the grahastas are there. They are coming, or some persons are coming. They have children left behind, so they how to look after. They have to look after their children. So one thing is the most important thing that we engage children also in our program. Children preaching is very important because if parents are coming, they are always worried about their children. Who will look after them? Who will care them? They are alone in their house. So to engage both side by side, like we are doing congregational preaching and children preaching along with that. So once we enroll grahastas or devotee people, then we engage their kids also. So what we do in children's preaching, we have a concept of Gopal Garden School. We give it a name as Gopal Garden School, in which we enroll children of we divide it into two age groups. So we divided them into two age groups and we bring them for preaching. And in that case, if parents are coming, we enroll the kids also. And otherwise also, if kids are engaged, if we enroll kids, then in the same way we enroll parents also. If kids are coming, then parents are also having their 7 day session course. And if the parents are coming, then kids are also. So both go side by side. Congregational preaching and children's preaching both go side by side. So both are taken care of. If they want to drop their children, so they also come, they sit back for their child. So in that way, their time is also utilized and our preaching will also enhance. We have more devotees, more number of devotees coming, and our or that we call as like we have many devotees, and like we have example in our shastras of Dhruv Maharaj and Prahlad Maharaj. Age, they are only 5 years. They were only 5 years, and children have the most ability to learn at very young age, and their mind is very soft. We can mold them in better way compared to adults. They don't have any inbuilt faiths, beliefs, concepts. So it is easy to cultivate. And if we once we cultivate a child, parents also get, matlab, if their child is doing very well in studies, or doing very good in life and learning values and sanskar which are lacking in this age of Kali, so they also get motivated. My child is doing well. So it also create motivation for the grahastas also. And for other person, if they see child is doing very well, we also get inspired by Prahlad Maharaj at a very young age, and Dhruv Maharaj, how her mother molded him in spite of all the adversities. Her mother molded to God Krishna. So we can also mold our children's, our kids in that way. So these two things go hand in hand. So how to enroll kids? We are enrolling parents, like we are going for Sankirtan, we are having one time program. We are all enrolling parents, so we can enroll kids also, and we can register them. We can get their contact numbers, and we can charge, as Prabhuji said, that it is not mandatory, but for commitment, we can get some registration charges of 100 or 50 shillings. That depends, and we can enroll them. So it is a both way. And if we are going for kids preaching, if we have any program like Janmashtami or any celebration, we can have a registration of them also, and every Sunday, every week, every weekly, like on Sundays, the people generally are free, and they can come, they can take their kids, and in the same way, parents are also engaged and kids are also engaged. So both goes hand in hand. It creates a value in the family. Whole family gets engrossed in cultivation program. Second is 3 day session we are conducting for kids. So we need good teachers.
What are the topics of this 3 day session? Right? What are the topics of the 3 day sessions? Yeah, it is about concentration. It's about concentration of mind, because currently there's how to face the competition. Second, and third is about um, imbibing the character or the values of honesty and integrity. Like, this is a very attractive topic, and this is based on you know like a current scenario, which what is going on currently, and what we are lacking outside, right? And people are really frustrated about the children, what they are doing outside, right? So this in this 3 day session, it's a very wonderful. In that 3 day session only, there's some activities, there are games, there's some points are there, and it's called a value education course. You can say that it's a value education course. Please, Karen.
So in this 3 day session, we focus on concentration and teaching them values, and how the children are very small, so we engross them with games. So they are very interested in games. So we give them like Krishna conscious games, or we give them a stroke. And there is a systematic way of teaching. So we provide teachers training program for the teachers. So there are many points in that. We'll discuss it later, like ice breaking, how to make them concentrated, and how to get their focus, because children are always very, they want games, they want to play. So we engage them in that way. We tell them stories of Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, and other stories from Bhagavatam, and we have them to learn like one shlok of Brahma Samhita. We teach them how to learn step by step. We get them assessed also, and if and prasadam also is very like children like to eat many things. So prasadam is also a very
Important.
important. Yeah. So, and other thing is that we assess them also. Assessments and awards are there. We have Gita contest also. They are learning shlokas every day. Every week we have a shlokas learning also. So we assess them also and award them according first, second, third awards. And we have a whole year engagement program. Every week we are conducting this program on Sunday. So we have assessment program and then award distribution, and our annual day, like in school we have, after we have final results. So in this Gopal Garden school we have annual day on God Purnima. So on God Purnima, when we have annual award, then also we can enroll new kids, and next also we can enroll new kids, and they can regular in the school, like Gopal Garden School, which concept we are having. And then we have summer camps. We have already enrolled kids. Now summer camps is open. We can enroll new kids also. New kids, in that case, new kids come with our matlab, like we have regular students, regular kids. So in new kids also can join our regular program, whole year program. And our new assessment, new year starts from March, and we have our final what like assessment or final examination, and we give assessment or result of God Purnima is our final. Then we have both modes, like in 7 session day or any course, we have online and offline. So in this also, Bal Garden School, we have online modes and offline modes both. So it is feasible for for the kids who are far away. Who are near, they can come. They can easily come. Who are far away beyond our reach, we can have for them online. So both programs, offline and online. So after Corona, there are many online platforms, Zoom, Google Meet, and all. So this is a blessing in disguise for the people who are living in remote areas. Just like Prabhuji said, one Mataji is there in Rajasthan, and she conducted such a beautiful session for. She helped in all these preaching works. So this can be a added benefit. Other, we have different curriculums, different activities. Like in school, we have different games and different social events. Like in Janmashtami, we have a like drama. Drama is very attractive event, cultural fiesta. What Prabhuji said just now, that it attracts people. If they see kids doing so nicely, they are performing on stage, they are doing drama. Somebody is becoming Hina Kashyap, dressed like Hiranyakashipu, and one is Prahlad Maharaj, and one is nursing. So it attracts people. It attracts parents also in this course. So it is very attractive. Kids are doing such a good event. So first time when I saw the drama, I was also very how beautifully these kids are performing. So we have so many festivals, cultural festivals, Janmashtami, God Purnima, and Nursing Day celebration. There are many numerous. After coming to ISKCON, every day is a festival. I think after every day, after few days again festival. After few days again festival. So festivals are the event we can attract so many of people, and if kids are doing well, kids represents a society of the future generation. So if they are value based, they are considered, they are focused, they know what is clear, they are not confused. They are focused. They are living their life based on Bhagavad Gita, which is our life manual. So it can attract everybody, every stage of life, every generation. So this is a wonderful course, Gopal Garden. This is a very good concept. Along with the 7 day session course, congregational preaching, we can do children's preaching also.
Awesome. I'd like to add some points here. Just then you can ask some questions if you like. We have 4 5 minutes currently. So one point is that this this children's preaching is another, you can say, bridge program or an OTP program for it, right? And in this way, small children can also be part of our community. Just like yesterday we went to one school, we can hold that program there only. It's not that we have to conduct this program in our temple. We can conduct in different areas, different schools, different academies, different anywhere. If they give us some space, we can do this program there only. And our teachers, they can go there and conduct this program on weekly basis. Whenever they are feeling, they have time, and then we seek time from the school, adjust accordingly, and we have the curriculum. We have the curriculum. The whole year curriculum is there, assessment is there, rewards is there, and the attendance is checking. We are Actually, every day the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the children are chanting. They have a different group of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. All right. This is also one added feature. And the whole year, as the cultural programs are there, the Gita contest is there, and the whole year the children are engaged. Children are engaged, and we have this teachers training course as well. We have given this teachers training course the Matajis or the probably those who are interested from different temples also. It can be conducted online or offline, right? No, I mean it's beyond the scope of current training that is happening. Maybe later on, if Prabhuji likes, so some of the Matajis they can train other Matajis here in this children's preaching. They can make the teacher is a 3 day course, 6 7 hours course is there for training the teachers of the Gopal's Garden School, like that. So in this way, year by year, so we have two categories actually, 5 to 8. There are two categories, 5 to 8 years, and because below that there's no scope. 5 to 8, they have some ability to understand something and do something. So 5 to 8, the learning they do by the rhymes, understanding the rhymes. So and above that age, it's more like storytelling. It's more like a curriculum is there for them as well. So 5 to 8 is curriculum is different. 9 to 13 is a curriculum is different. Right? And we have a teenager forum as well. Just like we have a youth forum. Above 16, we have a youth forum. In between that, there's a teenager forum. Right? Teenage. So that forum also we have. Right? So in this way, we can enhance this preaching. And I would like to say on this point that many yatras outside India, they develop their congregation through this children's preaching home. Seriously speaking. Because on the name of value education, we do many things. And the people are seeking for this value education everywhere. They want that value education should be given to the children. If you go to UK, London, Manor, they have a Avanti school there, right? In Kuwait or Qatar, they have they have around 400 plus children they have, and they don't have any temple. And it's totally Muslim community, almost. And there are 400 children. The community is so big. And it started with this children's program and then moved to the congregational program. So it's very easy. If you attract the children, the parents are also. If you tell, because you try to understand this concept, the children's they want to take the lessons more from the teacher. If the teacher said something that you have to do this, and the parents said no, you don't have to do this, whom they follow? Teacher they follow. Teacher they follow. So in this way, if we have the Krishna conscious teachers with us, then definitely the preaching is very easy. And if the children are following, it's easy to dovetail the parents as well. Wow, isn't it beautiful? If you have any questions to her, please you can ask. Then we can.
So thank you very much, Maharaj, for your class. Also, we are running here also Gopal Fun School, like
Wow.
Gopal Garden, we have Gopal Fun School, and we also started last 6 years. But the thing is that the teacher, parents are coming late, teacher. But 12 o'clock, not proper, 12 o'clock. Parents are coming at 1 o'clock. children are also coming one to class. So how can we handle that thing? Few people are coming early when you want to, and all of the coming are late at the end of the program. So how can we handle
Please.
Usually, we can make phone calls for to reminder to remind them, and we can have can request them that please come on time so that all the people are engaged with us, so their time is also good. Or we can ask them what is their suitable time. So most majority of people, for what is the suitable time, we have to probably request that 5 minutes before you come. So we can request them, we can remind them, we can call them. So we can appoint one some person for this seva also. So for the reminder, like we have online sessions. So we give them reminder call that sessions will be started and please be on time. So we can one of the things can be.
Yeah, one added point on this is that what we generally do in this point, because time is always a factor. Parents also doesn't have time, the children also, so they want to utilize everything, right? So side by side, side by side. The other room, the parents program is going on, and the next room, the children's program is there.
that was we are doing now. And but that we have two programs. Temple program is going on, Bhagavad Gita, Sunday program, visual love faith program. Sunday we conducted that one, children's school, children program. They are here or in the temple hall, that side. So that is not matter. Same time. 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
But they come late actually.
This is the problem. We told 12 o'clock, but they are coming at 1 o'clock. If you're telling 1 o'clock, they are coming 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
So how can you handle?
Yeah. It's a point of time actually. It's a point of time. But if it makes some norms in the beginning of the class, but we want the attendance, we want the time. And if you won't come up to the time, your marks will be cut. We'll take assessments, and in that the attendance is for 10% marks. I'm talking about children. Yes. Not about because they say no, I will not count. For children, you are marking the attendance. 10% marks is just for the attendance. You see that next time they will come on time. Ego tag, time tag. Thank you very much. Try this. Try this. There are many other ways as well. But first try this and then I'll tell you if it won't work. It's just about adjustment. Just about adjustment. Making them serious. Because sometimes people they don't take because they have less time or they so many engagements in the house as well. For the adults, we ask the time from them. But for the children, we told them this is the time. Ask the time and follow or obey the time from the adults. Like it. So in this way, we try this, and definitely the both will come. Currently, we have around 15 classes currently, and we have, I mean, in our center, different classes. 30 teachers we have, 30 plus teachers we have, and above 250 children we have currently. It can be possible. You just change a little name of that program, the value education program, something like that. Maybe here it won't work like Gopal Fun School, Gopal Garden School for the African people. But value education, it would definitely work. Olympiad, or online Olympiad is value education Olympiad. So many ways to attract the children. So many ways. Thank you very much. Prabhupada ki jai. Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Dai Gaur Premanande. Hare Krishna.
Try to empower ourselves. That's what we go in this. Go.